Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with CthuLoops. This is going to be an exciting episode, I think, because I'm currently bedridden from slow fever, and it's not looking too great. I mean, the health losses from being bedridden is mitigated by the successful treatment. However, I still have a -3 to health, which is quite terrible. So I might actually change my focus to hunting to kind of get a boost to the health, but I'm hoping that either I pull through or I survive long enough until my heir Pluten comes of age, and hopefully he'll be a good martial character. Although he does have timid, and he did have idolizer previously, which is in direct opposition to getting a good martial education, but it does have willful, so that's a plus. But the thing, like I mentioned before, the thing about the martial education is that you can always improve it by either the war focus or by going on in battles. Like I know when Pushman II started, he I believe started off with as a tough soldier, so he was level 2 out of 4. Yeah, out of 4, and now he's a brilliant strategist. So there's always room for improvement there. So last episode we had a gigantic revolt that we just quelled. But during that course, the smallpox just ravaged through our lands, and in the middle of this pocket of smallpox, or in the middle of like smallpox that was surrounding it, slow fever popped up just out of nowhere from Quam, and I actually managed to I contracted smallpox, but then I got cured of it, and then on my way back to Mazandaran, I went through Quam, which was infected with slow fever, and like an idiot, I contracted it. So that was definitely my fault. Let's hope I pull through, but especially because now I also have a claim on both Tus and Berjand. And the reason I have so much money, despite the recent war and the claims on both Tus and Berjand, is because a couple of the vassals that revolted against me actually had a lot of gold. They had so much gold, and I banished them to the outside of my realm. Hopefully, they're not able to plot against me, but I do have a couple children, or a few sons at least, who will be able to take my place, or take each other's place, should anything unfortunate befall them. But like I said, let's continue on. And just like that, I have become a lunatic. Fantastic. And my vassal is chastising me for taking so many risks. Fair enough. Smallpox is receding. Let's hope slow fever does too. Man, that's really unfortunate. And one of my vassals just died, I believe in Konjikala. Let's give it away to whom? You there, honest guy. You may take Konjikala. I cannot, because I have a regent. I really need to get rid of the slow fever. Okay, my wife, Emira Golnaz, has asked me to get rid of one of my courtiers whom she finds mighty annoying. On one hand, Golnaz might not be happy if I refuse a request, but if I fire the annoying man, maybe people will feel my wife has too much influence over my actions. No, wife. Please stay out of my politics. So in the meantime, I think I should probably increase my keeps, upgrade my keeps, just to gain more domain levies. Money has been disappearing from my treasury. I suspect my regent, but there is no proof. Oof. That rat bastard is stealing my money. I need to get better. Okay. Marzaban has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning the other guy's sexual preferences. How should I use this juicy information? I don't mind him, so yeah, let's just leave him out of it. And I inherited a vase. And I can't do anything about it right now because I have a regent. Because I'm bedridden. Please. Please get better. I implore you. Someone I don't care about has finished their education. Like I said, I don't care. I have a dangerous faction. Well, guess what? Hey! Fantastic. I'm no longer bedridden. And my stupid... I wish I could imprison him. But I can't. But let's give away this extra land that I have. That I do not need. I'll give it to you. Actually, no, I'll give it to you. You're not the best, but that's okay. Oh, shoot. I hate it when it does that. So what happened was, I started in the screen, scrolled down, and like an idiot, I just kind of assumed that that was the top of the page, but clearly I was wrong. That's okay. Let's give you Kanjikala. Perfect. A stupid faction, of course. When don't I have a stupid faction? Okay, guys, you don't understand. I don't think they understand that me having more domain size is kind of beneficial to everyone, because if I stop being your liege, guess what? He's gonna take all your lands because you're not Muslim. But of course, you know, my guys are kind of idiots, so let's let's start these wars and claim this land back. Oh shoot, 7,000, what happened? Okay, yeah, neither of you have any amount of power that can oppose me currently, so... No! Don't try to train my heir, you jerk! Oh man. This lower supply limit is just killing me at times. Like, literally. Chase you down to Kohistan. My liege's council is discontent. He wants me to be his steward, and there's currently slow fever, so no. I just got over it. I'm not gonna get slow fever from you again. Or, yeah, slow fever again. Not from you. I didn't get slow fever from you. At least I hope not. And your plot. Let's get the heck out of here. I don't want to lose more troops than I have to. Oh man, and I did. I'm an idiot. I really am. Let's try to divide up the forces. Ooh, 3.8. Actually, let's just stay there. Siege one down and then move on to the next. Oh, look at that. He hired mercenaries. Lovely. Absolutely fantastic. You know what? I can't hire mercenaries. Jerk. Okay, let's actually stomp out his mercenaries before they become a problem. So young Pluton has finished his education in the ways of war. It seems he has learned all the basic skills required. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. 12 martial, that's workable. I can work with that. Let us acquire a title. I don't know. And Pluton, Pujmanzade. You will marry your sister, I think. Unless we have another character with better congenital traits. Which we currently do not. So yeah, marry your betrothed to Bahar. Oh jeez. Bahar, I can become bitter rivals with her. And she'll be ambitious, which is good for my son. So I hate to become rivals with my own daughter, but it's better for my son in the long run, I think. Yeah, sure, I mean, since the disease is gone and everything, sure, I'll be our marshal. Can I at least finish my fight? Yeah, thank you. Request council support. I don't know if I want to help you right now, buddy. Oh, I don't have a center. Jeez, that was stupid. Let's go back to Conchikala. All this ping-ponging back and forth, and we lost Quam. Or at least Vassal who held Quam. It's a more accurate way of saying it. My court physician of Hama, or not my court physician. Sure. I love the organizer trait, really. It's quite splendid. My daughter needs an education. I have a son. Zartosht. And I need a new commander. My dark pot, nope. So yeah, my courtier. I'm just handedly losing troops here. Get my vassals' troops to join in on the fight and this deliciousness. I have a daughter. Wow, I'm just having children left and right. Oh, that's unfortunate. I could do something about that, but I'm too lazy to. I'm just gonna keep throwing troops at it. That was the most stupid battle ever. Betrothed can marry. What? Why do I care? Lost my marshal. The nerve of some people, right? Dying in the middle of my rule. Not cool, man. Not cool. A couple people who don't like me for various reasons. Do I want my chancellor to improve diplomatic relations or fabricate claims? Let's improve diplomatic relations for a little bit. Ferocia. A messenger has arrived with an invitation to all the warriors of the land to take part in the Ferocia, the great martial competition held but once per reign to determine who is the greatest. And I shall participate, and hopefully not get maimed in the process. Which unfortunately has happened to me before. Alright, so Tus is mine, which is fantastic. And that means I will be revoking titles, because you are Sunni. Sunni. And you are oh, Zoroastrian, okay. Sure, I'll ransom you though. So you are indeed... Yeah, okay, good. I didn't revoke someone's land accidentally. And let's give it away to this guy who is content. Over to Persian. I was facing an opponent in a game of chess, and while pondering my opening moves in the next game, the game next to ours turned violent. One of the players hurled the board aside to pull out his scimitar, sending chess pieces flying everywhere. One of the white bishops struck me in the eye. By the prophet, that is an illegal move. I don't know if that's even Like, you can even consider that to be a move in chess. Pulling out your scimitar. I could imprison you. No. I knew you'd be a problem, ambitious lady. Let's just get you to end the plot, because I don't really need to... Oh, you know what? You don't like it, eh? Oh, that's what you get. How does that feel? The Ferucia has ended and my martial prowess is no longer considered idle boasting. It is proven fact. Though there were a handful of warriors gifted with skills superior to my own, the glory I won is enough to make me a hero in the eyes of the people. Fantastic. I may not have won the medieval Olympics, but got pretty close. Yes, Golnaz. Marry my son. Let us get gold. Because I have more prestige than I know what to do with. White Tiger. Lately, you have heard persistent rumors from peasants and travelers in the wilds that a strange mythical beast has been sighted in your realm. It's a white tiger, powerful and elusive. The common folk claim it comes from another world, and that the hunter who claims it will be imbued with divine power. Let's go on a hunt. And my liege's counsel is discontent. I'm going to join the malcontent side. Sorry, bud. I just don't like your face. And my Mobat isn't doing anything. Please stop out this heresy. In Abaz. Thank you. Good news, my lord. We have received credible reports of a recent sighting of the great white tiger in the county of Dailam. Saddle my horse. Are there tigers in here, in this kind of region of the world? I wonder about that. Since I came to Esfand, we have never had a shortage of troops reinforcing our soldiers reinforcing our troops. I can't talk. I think I just need to talk a little slower. Stop pretending I can talk quickly. You have gathered your followers and your hunting dogs. You have saddled your horse and prepared your weapons. You are ready to set out to hunt the great white tiger. Let us invest in a technology in the meantime, so I can improve my economy, which is fantastic. I will improve. Let's go with castle infrastructure. I need to appoint a new commander. Fantastic. And that should be the end of that siege. Fruitlessly scouring the countryside, you come upon a small cottage in the wilds. As you knock, an old crone opens. When she sees you and your hunting party, she cackles eerily and says that she has a powerful potion that will make you a stronger hunter, sure to catch any prey. No, I don't want to risk anything. You have returned to your court. The hunt for the elusive white beast seems fruitless, but there are many more things out there in the wilds. Maybe next time you will catch your prey. Gain a little bit of martial. And that's the end of this war. Lovely. Let's start revoking titles. Yep. Of Toon? Mosque of Toon. Wow. It's an awesome name. I like it. Yeah, he's Zoroastrian, so you're fine. You get to keep your holdings. Let's create new vassals and give Berjand away. I shall bestow it upon you of the great martialness. My land is looking quite fantastic. Turkestan. Should I? I don't feel like this land is developed enough for me to really try anything there. But I guess maybe it's worth looking into in the future. I can't improve any of my trade posts. So my chancellor is trying to... Oh, you know what? Since he's imprisoned, I don't think it really matters if he dies, which actually wouldn't be a bad thing. So I will throw you in the oubliette. So let's actually have my Chancellor fabricating claims in Kerman. That should be good. And I'm way over my Vassal limit, which is really unfortunate, but I don't really see any other way around it. But I think maybe I just need to do a little bit more research into that. See if there's a way to get around all that. But I do need to... Oh, look at that, 52 plot power. Actually not bad. Yeah, let's send you a gift. Send you a gift as well. Send everyone gifts. Everyone who will accept. Invite you to my plot. Invite you to my plot. Which is fantastic. Can I actually fabricate it? I need a plot power of at least 75. Oh, I see what this is. Okay. So I need plot power of at least... No war. Is that... Oh, I see. Yeah. Currently have a few revolts and whatnot that you're facing. Am I fighting your wars or anything? Good. No. I don't want to. May I please increase my retinue? Yes, I can. So I have 4 defense, I believe. Yep, 4 defense retinues. So I need 2 shock and 1 skirmish. I believe that is the correct ratio that has been recommended. They both want council support. I don't know if I want to give it to you. Is it not possible for me to invite more people? Can I send you a gift? Can you like me more? Invite you to my plot? No? Okay. An old wound is aggravating and painful. Oh no, I have an infection. This might not go well. Doctor, please? Anyone? Someone? Help me? I do have a court physician, yeah. Let's put Pluten as my designated heir. Or regent, rather. Let's give away some honorary titles. Commander, someone better. Fantastic. And I lose honesty, so I lose diplomacy, which is unfortunate because that means my vassal limit is even lower. Wow, this infection is just terrible. Can I really not get my doctor to look at it? Like, doctor, isn't that what you're supposed to do? And I lost someone. I'll give it to you. Not the best, but it is what it is. Satrapy, no. Let's just have you courtier, yeah. Please, I don't want to die of this infection and wound. What the hell is my court physician for if you can't treat my infection? Can I get you to not be my rival anymore? No? Okay. According to the marshal, the peasants of Dihistan are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the roads of Dihistan. The peasantry would feel much safer, and it might even lead to peasants moving to the county. A safe peasant is a productive peasant. To improve next. Oh yeah, I was saving up to improve my keeps, which should give me a fair bit more troops. I'm currently sitting at 12,000. Please, like, why won't this wounded and infection go away? They've been around for ages. Seriously, I mean, I know I got wounded in the eye, but with a chest piece, is that really what's gonna kill me? And my mayor thinks I'm taking too much of a risk. None of your business. Yeah, let's improve my keep. The day the earth shook. The earth shook, the people screamed and buildings cracked. A cloud of foul-smelling air swept over the village, making torches and fires burn bright green for several hours. It took a couple of days of repairing the cracked buildings and salvaging items from the few older houses that had collapsed. Luckily, everyone had escaped unharmed. I slowly walked through the city, examining the buildings and noting what remained to be repaired when an excited peasant approached me. Without bothering with formalities, he told me about a giant crack in the ground just outside of his farm. He wanted me to come and inspect it, and perhaps determine what to do about it. Of course, show me the way, peasant. When casually strolling around the premises, as one often do, you come across Chief Perel sitting at his desk, overburdened with work. You see that this is a great opportunity to help him out and gain a favor in return, but to your surprise, he not only refuses your help, but has the nerve to insult you for it. Jerk. Gate of Hell. The foul smell that had swept over the city the day the earth shook slowly crept up on us, and I retched involuntarily. The wound that had burst open from the farmer's field spewed fire and brimstones, and we stopped, aghast at the sight. The flames and fiery stones threatened the bare ground around the gap. The farmer was lucky his fields lay fallow. I must take a greater look at this. The tormented souls of hell. Wailing, screams, and cries for help seemed to emit from the burning gap. The farmer grew pale and refused to take one step further. I walked as close to the hull hole as I dared and tried to peek down. Apart from the occasionally fiery stone and eyebrow-licking flame, I could see nothing. The wailings and screams seemed to increase until it felt as if my head would explode. I stumbled backward, fell to the ground beneath my feet, and would have fallen into the pit if the farmer had not grabbed my arm and pulled me away from it. I need this gap closed now. And in the meantime, I am reinforcing my liege's troops. Close the gates of hell. I gave the wisest men and women of my court 3 days to come up with a solution on how to close the gap that seemed to open the way to hell. Within 3 days, they all had thought up different solutions to the problem. They only came up with 2 solutions. And I'm not going to kill Pluten. Let's try filling it with stones. Which worked last time. Rolling stones. Cartload after cartload of rocks and gravel were shoveled into the gap while the workers desperately tried to stay clear of the flames and fiery stones that seemed to increase in number. The screams of pain from the bottom of the pit affected the workers, and some refused to keep shoveling in the gravel. I promised them no one was trapped down there, but did not want anyone to descend into whatever madness the pit was. Keep shoveling. It worked. The gap is finally closed. No more fiery stones and flames. No more wailing from the voices from the underground. Yes! I gain a whole bunch of martial, but I'm still infected and wounded, and a lunatic. Stop your plot, please. Thanks. I mean, you know, I'm just looking out for everyone and trying to make sure we all get home safe. But no, y'all are just being jerks. Wow. My liege just has no troops whatsoever. I could gain independence right now. But I shouldn't, because the Albacids could crush me just by looking at me. I'm starting to think that Javane might fancy me. No. I have enough kids. I don't need more. Thanks. And her husband died of smallpox. Kind of just looked like he rolled around in mud. The peasants in Dihistan spent a long time on the road in order to meet with the Herbads, or so your court Imam Pashang claims. He suggests that it would be in your interest to construct local shrines. In that way, the peasants would not have to travel far in order to worship. Sure. I'm honestly just waiting for my disease to pass, because this is terrible. I have a new daughter. Oh, daughter was born to Pluten and Bahar. And a strong daughter. Lovely. Can you get us a strong son, Putin? Someone is seeking to kill Pluton, my wife. Please stop. I know it's not your son, but please stop. And guy who owned Nishapur is dead. Sure, you're a decent character. You can have Nishapur. Really, this infection will not go away, nor will this wound. Maybe they come hand in hand, but I really need it to go away, like right now. I'm scared for my life, legit. But let's build up our keep in the meantime. Alright, fantastic. My courtier has sent me a gift. It is a small puppy, but of the finest pedigree, destined to grow into a great hunting dog. Yes! Boost to my health. I will name it Hunter. I always name it Hunter. It's a little derivative. But in the meantime, can I invite anyone else to my plot? No, maybe I should cancel it for now. I don't want to be caught. My pants down. Oof, it's really unfortunate. So I have a total of -3 to my health. With a hunting dog and hunting focus, I do have a +2, so I'm at a net of -1 to my health. Someone doesn't like my escapades. Your dog has grown quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast and has a keen nose, and your dog handlers praise his good character. Absolutely wonderful. More council support that I will not grant. My wife is dead. Golnaz, who succeeded Golnaz, has died. And so I shall marry... I would marry her for the better stewardship, but this character here does have better diplomacy, which should help me with my vassal limit a little bit. It's very minor, but should help a little bit at least. Okay, good news, my lord. We have received credible reports of a recent sighting of the great white tiger in the county of Hamandan. Let's do it. Thank you. Your infection has put you in grave danger on multiple occasions. Yes, I know. The pain and foul smell have finally subsided and your wound looks clean. Thank you. Can my wounded status go away too? Your liege has decided to rescind the decree calling for the expulsion of all Jews. They are now once more permitted to live and work within the borders of the realm. Yes! Things are really turning up Pujman II. Fantastic. Now, what did I need to do before I was distracted by all this infection nonsense? Yeah, let's see if we can still fabricate that claim. I'm guessing not. Yeah, guessing not. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen anytime soon. So I'll just leave it as is. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I have a lot of children. You have gathered your followers and your hunting dogs. You have saddled your horse and prepared your weapons. You are ready to set out to hunt the great white tiger. Can't increase my retinue size currently. We do have 15,000, and I will not take your potion, old crone. I've returned to my court. Hunt is failed, but that's okay. At least you're no longer infected and wounded. But you're a stark raving mad lunatic. But, oh, look at that. I've already gone over the time. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about the longer episode. But, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully next episode we'll make more advances into the Serjani satrapy, and gain some more from land from there, and maybe even expand into the Zunbils. And eventually take over the Safarit Shaddam. I'm looking at you, buddy, with your strange facial hair. Apologies if you also have that facial hair. It's because I don't have facial hair and I'm quite jealous. Okay. Right, so if you enjoyed watching, please leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Have a good breakfast.